Huber has been in business in Kansas City for over 110 years. It's a family business. We focused in Kansas City, although we've worked virtually all over the world. The last 10 years or so, we've really focused only on Kansas City. We're a family business with focused on good employees, integrity, honesty, and respect for each other.
Our culture is contagious. The family atmosphere, the focus on our clients. It's amazing to see when somebody comes in to our company how quickly our culture becomes part of their lives.
At Arcelon Technologies, we have 3 hosting facilities here in Kansas City. We started in 2001 and celebrated our 10th anniversary a few years ago. We work with companies all over the metropolitan area as well as nationally and internationally. Quite frankly, when you enjoy working and you enjoy what you're doing, it doesn't feel like work.
And it's an opportunity for active members to gain exposure to different community organizations. Some of those groups are national organizations, large local organizations.
2013 promises to be an exciting and very busy year for our chamber. We started off the year on January the 4th with a Missouri State Affairs meeting where we discussed economic development and Medicare expansion in the state of Missouri.
The situation we're in is not of our own making. As Steve had mentioned, it is a product of Congress. It is a product of the U.S. Supreme Court and what the General Assembly might do. So that's kind of the situation we're in. A few comments to start out. Just to put things in context, Missouri hospitals, the industry is about a $21 billion a year industry.
Is this plan sustainable? Is the Kansas plan, could it be a long term? And should a business be concerned about the long term? Number one, the governor admits it's an experiment. They don't really know for sure. They don't have any facts from independent organizations whether this plan is going to result in what they think it's going to.
January the 11th, we had a lot of fun right here in the chamber boardroom when the cameras from Kansas City Public Television and our host, Nick Haynes, interviewed Greg Graves, Rush Welch, myself, and all 5 of our Big 5 champions about the Big 5 initiative.
I would like to inform the Chamber Board of Directors of some great accomplishments and events that Gen KC has had and will have over the next few months. Gen KC has hosted 4 events throughout this fiscal year and have 3 more planned. On May 11th, 2012, Gen KC hosted a happy hour with the Young Friends of Art from the Nelson Atkins Art Museum in the beautiful block lobby at Nelson Atkins. The group also received free admission to the featured exhibit, Inventing the Modern World, Decorative Arts at the World's Fair. On June 7, 2012, Gen KC supported professional development by hosting the Interns Meetup. Ramsey Moisen of Digital Evolution Group spoke on perfecting your personal brand, and 150 interns from the KC metro area attended the presentation at Kauffman Stadium. On June 19th, young professionals met again for networking at the historic Negro Leagues Baseball Museum, which came to life with Bob Kendrick's booming voice and information about why the Negro Leagues Baseball Museum is such a staple in Kansas City. On July 10th, Gen KC got together again to support another Kansas City coup, the All-Star Game, and to network with one another, and stayed all night to watch the All-Star Game on the big screen at the Kansas City Power and Light District. On August 11th, Gen KC will yet again be spending another day of service in the community supporting harvesters. On September 23rd, Gen KC will be enjoying the Plaza Art Fair by providing the opportunity to network beforehand at Lockton on the Plaza. On October 12th, Gen KC will be hosting an event at Union Station featuring our community partners. Gen KC's Leadership Council and Steering Committee have done a great job of providing young professionals throughout Kansas City the opportunity to build relationships with other young professionals and to see some amazing Kansas City attractions.
So the interesting thing about centurions that they don't tell you right away is the fact that to get to know each other better, they're going to break down some clear norms that you get used to in a professional world. And I think Retreat cleared that quite out of the way with an 80s themed prom.
People often ask me what is my favorite part of Centurions, and I will talk about the projects, and I will talk about getting to know the different CEOs, and I will talk about the trips, getting to go to 2 different peer cities. But what I find is often the connective tissue are these friendships.